Oh, Tasmania, you little sparkling curvy island down under. Oh, you cradle, you beautiful birthplace to our Mary. Yes, she's our Mary now. She let herself capture by our prince and left you, the Tasmanians of the world, alone with yourself and your remaining strange inhabitants, with your weird wildlife and customs and abnormally laid-back lifestyles and markets and nature and persistent way of telling everybody about your rare and unique Tassie style that happens to... Bugger! What do boys do when they're not at school? Well, down here at Eagle Hawk Neck, I've been told the two boys have caught a world record-sized tuna. And I'm gonna meet them. They're going out fishing. How are you?
Good morning.
Are you the tuna kings?
We are.
Stuart?
Kings we are.
Ah, hi, I'm Jan.
G'day, Jan. I'm Stu.
Hi, Jan.
I'm Stu. Oh.
Are you Stu?
I'm Toby.
Yeah, sorry, you're what?
Toby.
Toby, nice to meet you.
I'm Sam.
Hi, Sam, nice to meet you.
Yeah, mine was 112 kilos and Toby was 119 kilos.
Wow. And was that in a competition or how does it work out?
Just went out for fun.
For fun?
Yeah.
It's fairly rare that kids this size can catch a big tuna like that. But
I would say so.
Yeah.
110 kilos, and how much do you weigh?
40.
40 kilos?
Yeah, about that.
It could have eaten you, that tuna.
Yeah, about that. We got those at the same time. We hooked up at...
Were they twins? Were they related, those two tunas?
Well, they were probably in the same school, so...
Two brothers. Can you imagine that? Two tunas at the same time. Can you imagine the tunas being brothers? Would they be mocked in the underwater community, would they? You know, Stan and Colin, they got caught by two tiny brothers. It says on the laminated newspaper in the underwater world. So, Stuart, I guess on an island the size of Tasmania, everybody knows Mary Donaldson.
she's very famous now, yeah. She's done very well for herself.
Do you know?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
I went to school with her and...
You're not kidding?
I dated her older sister for a few years, so I know Mary quite well.
Are you kidding me?
No, not kidding.
Mary Donaldson's sister is a chemist, and Mary is a princess. So they're both in the business of sedating elderly women. Come on! You're not that royal. Yeah, I know you have a big Republican movement down here. What was that feeling when you actually got the 110 kilos?
Tired.
Tired?
Yeah, it took me 3.5 hours, so when I got in, I sat down on the couch and went to sleep.
Okay. You did?
Yeah.
You actually fell asleep at the moment you pulled it in?
Oh, not quite, but pretty soon after.
Wow. They sailed out where the tuna migrates from Western Australia up the coast. They actually helped the tuna getting into Australia. I don't think that's, you know, does that work with the official Australian policy of migrating stuff, you know? I shouldn't come into that area at all, you know. You have what, 1,500 kinds of spiders, you know, poisonous snakes, but you're worried about migrants. Let's put them on an island, you know. You should put every migrant in here, and if they can survive in your wildlife for a week, let them stay forever, for crying out loud. We went up north in Launceston. Did you say Launceston? Launceston, of course, it's a sister to Launceston. The very unknown sister to Launceston. I met up with the guy called Lindsey Berg. Do you know Lindsey Berg? He has tons of medal trophies for having the best honey in the world. Hello?
Ah, Jan, how are you?
You must be the man. Lindsay, nice to meet you.
That's me, how are you?
Yeah.
Come this way.
Are you a beekeeper yourself, or how did you get started?
I'm quite a large beekeeper.
Okay. Wow. With honourable mention and the best honey in the world title awarded to Mr. Lindsay Berg.
That's it. Every 2 years it travels around the world. Last year was in South Korea. Next year's going to be in Turkey.
And 1,000 people were cheering and saying,
Yes, true.
Lindsay Berg.
Oi, oi, oi. This is for the best leatherwood honey in the whole world.
Okay.
And you know, it's only in Tasmania.
You should go and taste the honey. The leatherwood honey from Lindsay Berg. It's, you know, it's the stuff Winnie the Pooh would inject into his arteries. It was so great. Who's the next in line competitor?
For this year, it was India. I think it was a young woman from India. And then somebody from... geez, I'll have to find out which country.
But you know, we have Noma in Copenhagen that was acclaimed the best restaurant in the world.
Oh yes,
for a few years, and then all of a sudden they went down to number 3.
Yes, it happens. Did
happens.
they fight back up again?
I think they might. They'll try. And have you tried that as well?
Oh, yes.
You know, to fight your way back from the third place up to the first place again.
I've only won 10 of these in 14 years. I've missed out on 4. I'm still angry.
Do you lie restless in your bed?
I do. I worry about it. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the night and I said, now, what did I do wrong? I've done everything that I know.
If honey was an Olympic discipline, you know, Tasmania would be just about number 9. What is all this? Is this where your beehives are?
See the little bee there?
Yeah.
That's one. There's more
Or
there.
is that one hive or one whole cluster
one
of hives?
cluster of hives. It can be either 20 to 120.
Okay. Oh. Can I just... What is...
Oh, that's good one. You'd like that.
No bees, no nuts?
You got the meaning.
No bees, no nuts?
You got the meaning?
So,
But he hasn't. He hasn't got it.
be fertile, eat honey. Is that what
That's
it's
it. That's
saying?
it.
Isn't
He
it?
has got it.
He boasted about it, that beekeepers are more fertile. Like you say about organic farmers. He said that. And of course you have to say that as a man, you know, in the honey business, standing there, you know. I don't even have to get stung to be swollen, you know. This is from the angry bees, isn't it? I mean, this is from bees that really...
Do you know about bees? I'll tell you a bit about them.
I've been stung by a few.
Yes, they're the angry bees. I have to look into the camera now and make a statement.
You do that.
In all hospitals all over the world, when an injured person has terrible ulcers that can't be cured with all the antibiotics, get me stronger antibiotics. Nothing is working, go and buy a jar of honey.
I've never heard that.
Oh, everybody
I've never heard you put honey on wounds.
Everybody knows that.
So if you cut yourself on a honey jar, you wouldn't notice? Is that how it works or what? Well, if you put honey on and just run from the swarm, I guess it'll help you forget your pain in your wound.
It's the best honey in the world.
I like it that it just reminds you, it is the best honey in the world. Speeding? Question mark. Slow down. That's the most lazy police work in the whole world. It's like, we don't want to catch you, we don't want to even chase you, we don't give a fuck, you know. Could you please slow down? Does it help? Because then you could just do it anywhere, you know. You want to kill somebody? Don't. You pay your taxes? You should. Drinking and driving? Question mark. Well, at least leave the can in the cup holder. You know? Thank you very much. Thank you, Hobart. Thank you. So there you go. The Tasses actually did have a sense of good old self-irony. Danish royalty or not. And maybe, just maybe, there might be other outskirts of Australia with a slight chance of squeezing drops of laughter out after some Danish comedic investigation.